My Lord, it's
accused number 8. According to Mr. Mohono, accused number 8 has been liquidated and is therefore no longer a legal person.
I shall have to get the detail cleared up before I can speak in the final comment.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Thank you, my Lord. For 9 and 10, P. Mugwena from Legal Aid South Africa. My Lord, I'm standing in for Mr. Motlowu. My Lord, may I just indicate that after everybody have introduced themselves, I've got instructions to put one aspect on record. Thank you, my Lord.
Thank you, Mr. Mkwena.
Please, my Lord, I appear for accused number 11, Osborne, on the instructions of France Michele, attorneys. My Lord, I understand that those previously representing Mr. Zulu should have been here to withdraw, but we don't see them.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you, my Lord.
As it pleases my Lord, confirm my appearance on behalf of accused number 12.
Thank you, Mr. Msala. Accused
Lord van Schalkwyk, Seaway initials, appearing for accused number 16,
16.
as before, on the instructions of Crown of Right.
Thank you, Mr. Msala. Yes, Mr. Donation, what is the situation now?
My Lord, except for the position of accused number 17, still waiting for our colleagues in the USA. The process is still ongoing. All due respect to my colleagues in America, I do not know why it's taking so long, but in any event, apart from the extradition, Ms. Charlotta's visa has also expired, so we foresee that it will be a question of either extradition or deportation, the one or the other. But as I indicated previously, once we go on trial and she is not in South Africa, then we will proceed with that. I just hope that that won't be the position. Apart from her, we are ready to go to trial. Everything is sorted. I just wish to place on record my admin official handling all the supplying of the contents of the government and so forth. He's present in court. She made me a summary. I'm not going to go through everything. I just want to ask my colleagues just to make 100% sure that they have everything, because according to her, not everything was collected from her. I don't want the position at the end of the day that they say they haven't got all the information. So please just contact her and make sure that they have everything. Apart from that, we are ready.
Do you know when Ms. Charlotta would be back in this country? Because you now face the dilemma, if we postpone the matter for trial and she's not here, the matter will have to continue without her.
Yes.
Because you say you are ready, but in actual fact you are not ready, because she's not here.
Yeah.
And she appears on the indictment as an accused person.
Yes. Yes, it's actually a contradictory in terms.
Yes.
I understand what your lordship says. We have engaged with the Americans again, as in this week. We're just waiting for the feedback. The DPP herself approached them. I know that the lady who was at the head of this whole extradition exercise only started working on Monday. And one of the other officials apparently has gone on pension, so they have problems of their own. But all I can tell the Honourable Court now is that the pressure is on.
As well, as well as if she's not here. That is what I want to know. If she's not here on the next date, what is the next step from your side? Are you going to ask for postponement to catch her here, or are you going to proceed without her, or what is the situation? Or you will make the call then?
My Lord, no, we will proceed with that. We won't have any option to ask for a renewal.
Yes, because
Because the
you don't
time
know. You don't know when she will be back. Well, when she will be deported or extradited.
Yes, I understand, Your Lordship. I must say, bearing in mind the letter that the DPP wrote to them this week, we should get a timeline.
Okay, but you don't have one yet. That's the bottom line. Good.
But it was very clear stated from us.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. van Schalkwyk,
Yes.
on perusing the file, I noted that there was a request for further particulars as well as an answer thereto with regard to accused number 16.
Indeed,
Are
sir.
you satisfied with the
I
particulars?
received it today at first glance.
Oh.
That's how far we can take it. But yes, it was a specific request,
Yeah.
apart from the first one,
First
the order
one,
dealt
yes.
with the previous time,
Yes.
on the third indictment.
Yeah,
We've received it.
you've received it. Good.
I'm indebted to the state for working over the festive period.
Good. All right. Are all the counsel ready for trial at this stage? You've received all the documents. Mr. Donason has a special request that you indicate whether you are satisfied with the documentation received and whether you are ready to proceed with the matter. Because this matter has been on the pre-trial roll for more than 2 years. It's time that we get the trial ready now. Mr. Odes.
My Lord, we would require the details of the lady that's in charge of administration to ensure that you receive everything in that those details.
Okay.
And my Lord, we have an appeal still pending before the Supreme Court today.
Okay.
And we're still waiting for feedback as to whether it will be granted or not. Mr. Donation obviously-
So you petitioned the SCA.
Yes.
Leave was refused here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Similarly, my new attorney, Mr. Levitt, who's present, will have contact with the administrative lady to ensure that we have a complete set in that regard as well.
Do you have an indication as to when the petition was filed at the Supreme Court of Appeal?
My Lord, I will find out from the
Please do.
petition.
No, please do.
It's in November.
November.
We filed in November.
Thank you, Mr. Odes.
Your Lordship, if I might just answer to the issue of admin officials.
Yes?
Just question.
No, it's not necessary for her to stand up. They just need her details. I don't think they.
All of them have received numerous emails from her, Natasha.
That's fine. But
So they know that. I just want to put a face to the name.
it's not
So
necessary.
If they go
They-
to the document center in my office, they can just.
Do you want them to physically go there, or do you have her contact numbers? I think what Mr. Hodes needs is her contact number so that either he or his attorney can make contact with her so that they can verify whether they have all the documents needed. So,
Or an email.
or an email for that matter. Will you, it's either you favor all the legal representatives here with a email and a telephone number of the particular person, or alternatively, those who want to visit your offices, a physical room number, a floor and a room number where they can get hold of her and the documentation.
On the ground floor at the document center, she sits there.
Mm.
And pertaining to the email address, she has sent emails, more than one, all of these legal representatives. So
Yes, but look, for an example, Mr. Hodes has a situation where Mr. Levitt is now on record. Now, we don't know, did she send it to his erstwhile attorney or to Mr. Levitt? So it's just those practical problems I think that needs to be ironed out. But it would do no harm really if her telephone number as well as her email address can be given to all the legal representatives so that on the next appearance we have everything sorted.
Please, I shall see.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nason. Mr. Hodes, do you have an indication as to plus minus when you will know the outcome of your petition?
Receipt was acknowledged, my lord.
Okay. And you said that was November last year. All right. It seems like we will have to postpone the matter because the outcome of the appeal or the petition will have a bearing on the manner in which Mr. Hodes conducts his defense. So yeah, Mr. Donation, as well as your issue with regard to the witness. Any comments, objections by any of the... Mr. Hodes, I noticed that your client has raised his hand. You want to take an instruction or ask your attorney to take an instruction? Yes, please do.
So, my lord, so as far as dates with the petition are concerned, my client has also filed a petition. I understand that an opposing affidavit was filed by the state, and we have until Wednesday the 25th to file our reply.
Oh, so that will be sorted out now if you have not yet replied to. Is it in connection with the same application that was refused? Yeah.
So if we only reply during the course of next week, it's still going to take a while for the decision to be made by those who are given it.
Yes.
And then insofar as the docket is concerned, my lord, we have all made satisfactory arrangements. But having come on board at this stage, without wanting to put a fly in the ointment, it may be that we then end up bringing a fresh Section 85 application or a request for particulars. So between now and the next date that we've been speaking about, there may also be other interlocutory issues that arise. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you, my lord. My lord, as I have indicated that my client, accused number 9, had requested that I place this aspect on record, that he has not yet had an insight of the indictment and the copies of the docket. I must indicate, my lord,
but
that
why not?
I have spoken to Mr. Mutloung, and he has indicated that he has indeed received the indictment. He has indeed received the copies of the docket, even though I cannot confirm if it is the whole content of docket. And he has indicated that after this postponement, then the client can always make arrangements to actually see when can they consult. My lord, I must indicate that on the 23rd of September 2022, when we appeared before this honorable court, we had not yet been finished with the indictment, and I believe as well as the copies of the docket. And then after the matter was remanded, arrangements were made with the state, and thereafter same were then forwarded to Mr. Mutlow. So I believe then it's just a matter of the client, accused number 9, making arrangements with Mr. Mutlow so that on the next occasion this aspect can be ironed out.
So for present purposes, you have all the necessary documents. It's just a question of Mr. Mutlow consulting with client.
That is what I can say at this stage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And there will be sufficient time, seemingly, if we postpone whilst awaiting the petition.
I've taken instructions, I beg your pardon, my attorney took instructions from our client. From accused number 13 and the instructions, my lord, and we will speed things up lastly, is I'm instructed that Ms. Charlotte, accused number 17, will return to South Africa voluntarily.
Okay.
My attorney, Mr. Magashule, will be acting for her, as will I. And that should speed matters up, and she will return, instructed now, my lord, as you saw, she will return voluntarily to South Africa and cooperate with the process of being arrested. Possible bail application with a view to securing the speedy resolution of this matter. The first aspect. The second aspect.
But
of
when
it,
will she return? That's the crucial thing.
dependent on the arrangements that are made, she complies. They ask her to be here by a particular date.
So,
she will be
so she's prepared to return to South Africa at the request of the state. The state should just request her to be here on a particular day, and she will make sure that she's in South Africa.
Those are my instructions.
Okay.
And I think that will resolve a major issue.
Yes.
It's groundbreaking news. But that's the first aspect. The second aspect that my client requested me to place on record is that, but for the leave to appeal, he is ready, he's number 13 to proceed to trial. So he will facilitate the return of Ms. Chibota, her full cooperation, and is thereafter subject of obviously only to the leave to appeal application ready for trial.
Yeah.
Just to place the
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anders. Mr. Donation, I assume you accept the offer, and you will then communicate with Mr. Mkwashu with regard to the date on which you wanted to appear, either in this court or the lower court, or, as well as all the other arrangements attended thereto.
Your Lordship, this is the best news I've heard
Good.
this whole year. So, yes, we will arrange.
Well, the year is still young. Yeah. Yeah.
So we will arrange it.
Okay, good, thank you. Do you have a date?
Yes, all the representatives said together in anticipation of the electoral presence
Mm-hmm.
and agreed on the provisional date of Friday, the 5th of May, 2023. The rationale behind that Friday was that we hoped that the SCA would then give an indication of the judgment and an access to where we stand. And as we now know, because we do not think that Mr. Rotter will come back in the interim and make the necessary arrangements.
Thank you. All right. The matter is then postponed to the 5th of May 2023. All the natural persons, except for Ms. Cholata, obviously, want to appear in this court again at 9 o'clock in the morning. The positions of all the accused will remain as before. Those who are on bail will remain on bail. Those who are on warning will remain on warning. Thank you. The court adjourns.
Anytime you get